T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Welcome to another Chill Review. Right now it's SH Figuarts Justice League Batman. Here's the packaging. Here's this stuff right here. Not too much English on this packaging right here. So, there you are. It even has Japanese going down there. So, it's not as American friendly as some other SH Figuarts figures. I've only been collecting SH Figuarts for a short while, so the trend I notice is there's the standard body that Batman has where there's good articulation and it does pretty much everything you need him to do. Is good paint work and sculpting and all that and whatnot. But it's not next level like Chun-Li, and I'm going to link my SH Figuarts Chill Review playlist at the end of this video so you can see her and Ryu. But they have what's called the fighting body, and their articulation is next level. The detail may not be all there as far as this, but it is a more anime style character. And then you have the lowest level where it's good sculpting and paint, but the articulation is barely there. So that's what I'm noticing. And he falls into the middle range as far as articulation. And when I say that, it's not extremely bad. He just lacks key certain articulation. Like I would have loved a boot swivel. If he had a boot swivel and what else? Mainly that's it for me. Boot swivel and better ankle pivot. Because there is that typical ball joint in there. It might be a regular ball and not even a ball hinge. So yeah, I think that's a regular ball. So I would have loved more ankle pivot than that. But as far as the paint and sculpting, it does look good. I like the bat on his chest. And I like the texture detail in there. It's not as looking as the Batman vs. Superman movie body, but still there. This belt doesn't really move. It gets out of the way, or like this crotch piece almost feels separate when you're trying to articulate it. The cape has bendy wire in it. I thought that would be more of a better thing than it is. One complaint that I do have with the cape is I don't really like this stitching on the inside. I don't know why they went with that. It's almost like pleated. So, ugh. Now, my problem with the cape is I wish that this wire was like attached to this. So when you go to pose it and whatnot, sometimes depending on how you have this side, it'll lean a certain way that you don't want. But you can pretty much, what I try to do is force this up under the shoulder and then bend it for certain poses they were showing on the packaging to make it look like it's blowing in the wind. I mean, if you try hard enough, you should be able to do that. Well, let's give you a close-up on his face, which looks really good. It's highly movie accurate. So there you go with that. You can see the stubble in his chin a little bit. And the eyes look better than they initially looked on pictures. It always looks weird to me. And just to say this, I like DC and I definitely like Batman. But the reason why I haven't purchased more DC figures is they aren't as high quality as this right here. One accessory comes with this grapple gun right here. Very small. The handle is slightly scary pliable. And this little thing right here can come out for reasons. Then the reason is so you can put this little thing right here. I do not recall what this is. I don't know whether you have to inject this into an enemy or something. I cannot recall, to be honest. But now we can place that into there, and there you go with that. If you're gonna have a grapple gun, you gotta come with grapple gun hands. So basically, we can shove this in between the hands, delicately, carefully, and voila, it's in his hand. There is no real trigger or anything, but now he's holding it. Pulling off the hands is easy. Pull, and he has this little peg that wiggles and moves out of the way as you try to force his fist into it, getting on your daggone nerves. But if you collect SH Figuarts, you should know this pain by now. Batman is too cool to look up extra dynamically, so here you are with this type of pose. Another major accessory is this tiny silver Batarang. When you have a teeny tiny silver Batarang, you want to have teeny tiny silver Batarang holding hands, which just look like this. You slide that into there, and there you go. If you hear any noise, I'm in the same room with my kids, and some other stuff is going on around here. But here he is. It looks awesome. It's cool. Yay. Last accessory he has are these half dynamic hands that you can decide on which you might need to use them for. I had them posed up against a wall like this. So, whatever you decide. Or maybe this, no, Superman, don't kill me, or whatever. There you go. I wish he had another head. This is the first SH Figuarts figure of this type. Mario didn't come with one, but he's the cheap economy type of SH Figuarts anyway. But I wish it came with an unmasked face or something with a different expression. I'm not used to not getting another expression, and that's weird. But articulation, he can look down that much, look up that much. The neck wiggles and rotates, but it is very stiff. The shoulder rocks up and down on a little ball peg right there. The chest comes in like this on a butterfly joint. The arm can go out that much. The arm can swivel on this ball right there. There's no bicep joint. I'm kind of disappointed by that, but this is the more basic SH Figuarts joint. The elbow bends that much, which is a little tiny bit more than 90 degrees. Doesn't really, it wiggles a little bit on the joint, but not much. The wrists are on a ball peg system, so everything you can do with ball pegs before popping them off, that's what you're working with right there. I don't feel like putting that back on. The diaphragm joint goes sideways a lot. Crunches forward that much, crunches back not much, but it does have the ball at the bottom, which rocks side to side and crunches back a lot, but to be honest, it doesn't crunch forward too much. I never noticed that. Now I've been getting this guy into good poses, but you know what I've been doing? I've been posing them like this. That's what I've been using as his ab crunch, I guess. This hips rock up and down. They rotate right here, but they're hindered a little bit. You can, when you bend the leg, that will move the leg down. They can kick out that far, which is more than 90 degrees. I like that. It can kick back a little bit. They can go all the way out to the side, so you can do awesome kick poses, and that's good for Batman. The knee bends that much. Ankle pivot is, I believe, is just a ball post. So I believe it's a post with a ball joint on it. So you're not getting a tremendous amount of ankle pivot. I don't like that. And you get this toe bend right there. And here's what the bottom of his foot looks like, since I didn't focus on that. Here's Batman next to Deadshot and Black Panther. So yeah, he may be a little bit undersized, because I would figure he'd be the same size as Deadshot at least. This was only like a movie ago. Did they shrink the size of Figuarts since then? I know Bruce Lee is short. Or maybe if I elongate the hips, he's still a little bit shorter. So, yeah. End of the day. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I like it. It's a good figure. I wish it came with that extra facial expression like I mentioned, and any other thing that I complained about wanting, like boot swivel. But it's still a good figure. I wish he was tall enough to match with Deadshot, but if you have them in some type of dynamic poses or have them posed together, you won't even notice, because that's what I did earlier and I never even noticed. And right now, because I have him hunched down, he looks even way bigger. So that's crazy. But even though I recommend them, I wouldn't get them full price. Like, I didn't pay full price for this, so definitely 40 or under, and he's super good to go. So that's my recommendation. Anywho, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments. Let me know by liking the video. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click on them.